Hello everyone. Today I'm concluding the subject, a heroic solution to all the misery of Islam, with part 6, and want to encourage you to break the spiritual, religious, ancestral and cultural chains of Islam and free yourself from its bondage. Islam is a religion of chains in every way. Break the chains of Islam for the sake of your own life and for the well-being of your family and community. Islam has chained you by its deceptive God. Surah 18 verse 30 says that Allah is the best of deceivers. Do you see how dangerous the God of Islam can be, since there is no one like him in cunning? You need the true God, not a deceptive God. Unchain yourself from Allah. In Surah 2 verse 256, Allah says that there is no compulsion in religion. But in Surah 9 verse 33 says that Islam should dominate and other beliefs must be eliminated. Allah is truly a master in lying. He is encouraging you to pretend to be peaceful when you do not have power, but vicious when you get to power. Will you be able to have peace and harmony with this God in your home and society? Absolutely not. He is the God of chains. Unchain yourself from him. In Surah 7 verse 28 and Surah 8 verse 48 and Surah 23 verse 98 and Surah 58 verse 10, Allah says that Satan is tempting, deceptive and hurting. But in Surah 72 verses 1 to 13, he says that Satan's or demons favored the message of the Prophet of Islam and started to seduce others to join Islam. In appreciation what demons had done, Allah names this chapter after them. Do you see how the God of Islam puts his trust in Satan? Can a God who is the companion to Satan guide you in truth? Absolutely not. Surah 62 verse 2 says that Allah sent the Prophet of Islam to guide people to purify their soul from carnal desires. But in Surah 33 verse 37, he tells the Prophet of Islam, reveal the secret in your heart that you are interested in your daughter-in-law so that she becomes yours. Allah encouraged his Prophet to put his immoral thoughts into practice and grab his daughter-in-law from the hands of his adopted son. You see how Allah is immoral and has nothing to do with the true God? Leave him. In Surah 16 verse 67, Allah says that wine is from him and for wise people to drink, for rational people to drink. But in Surah Ma'idah, Surah 5, verse 90, he says that wine is from Satan. The God of Islam is confused and does not know what is what. In Surah 40 verse 28, he says that he will never guide a liar. But elsewhere, He spreads expedient lies and tells Muslims that they can lie to non-Muslims. Read Surah 3 verse 38 just as one example among many. You see that the God of Islam himself says in his verses that he is deceitful, hypocritical, and a liar. That's why I'm calling you to become courageous and break the shackle of this false God and get him out of your life and allow your freedom to be restored by Jesus Christ. Islam has also changed you through your ancestral culture and values. Islam has imposed on you that it is your ancestral religion and you have no right to leave it. A religion is not substantiated as being truthful by being your ancestors' religion. But when it is rational and respects your freedom of choice and allows you to practice your freedom, be brave and break the chain of your ancestral Islamic fears. Islam has imposed on you by law that Muslim women and girls are less important than men and boys. It says that the testimony of two women is equal to the testimony of one man. Sons should inherit twice as much as their sisters. Put this discriminatory religion under your feet and break its chains. Do not be afraid. Be courageous like me and like many others, and reject Islam so that it leaves your home and your land and you become free of it. I am really praying for your courage. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me today. God bless you.